Well, this week we've been hearing from new members of the New York State Legislature from Western New York about their wins and what's next. And yesterday we heard from Democrat State Senator April Baskin. Today we're hearing from a Republican in the New York State Assembly. Republican Assemblyman Pat Chludzinski describes year one this way.
It was a challenging experience, but very rewarding.
Although he is in the minority, he points to 9 pieces of legislation that he sponsored or co-sponsored, which have been signed into law.
We were able to pass a bill that provides probation officers, Erie County probation officers, the same protections and disability protections as other law enforcement officers, such as police officers and sheriff deputies.
The former Cheektowaga Police Detective Lieutenant is big on law and order. Have you been able to make any progress in year one when it comes to either bail reform or dealing with domestic violence, dealing with offenders?
We have been supporting and co-sponsoring bills and sponsoring bills that would address many of these issues. I've still been calling for a repeal to the raise the age changes that were made several years back. We have to be able to hold some of these juvenile offenders more accountable.
He also sponsored legislation to reform the parole board,
which would give victims and victims' family members a seat at the table in some of these decisions that are being made to parole some of these offenders.
Chludzinski serves on the Libraries and Education Technology Committee and secured funds for libraries in his district. Priority for year two?
My goal is to continue to try and rein in spending, state spending, control the budget, make sure that we can reduce taxes and keep our young people here in New York State. So, we got to continue to look for creative ways to make New York State more affordable and protect the taxpayers. And the Assemblyman says bipartisan collaboration, public safety, and affordability remain at the center of his work in Albany.